Okay, so we have just arrived at Hotel Seppel in Innsbruck. And when I booked this hotel, when we booked it, we were looking for something that was just going to be out in the mountains, quite relaxing and something a bit different. So we were originally looking at staying down in Innsbruck, but then actually we made the decision just to come up into the mountains and try something different. So we've just checked in, got a little key, and we've just checked into the room and it's absolutely gorgeous. I will spin you round and give you a little tour. So it's a lovely room, super simple but just really well presented. Lovely little seating area, but the bit that we're most excited about and the reason why we wanted to come here really is that we've got a little balcony and this is our view, which doesn't really seem very real, but it's absolutely stunning. So this is us for the next 3 nights. It's set to be gorgeous weather as well, so really looking forward to it. We've just dropped our bags at the hotel, had Kuchenor, and now we're just having a little walk into the village just to see what's about. It's starting to get, well, the sun's starting to set, so we only got about an hour and a half of sunlight left, so we just thought we'd have a quick adventure before heading back to the hotel for dinner. Just saying, every corner you turn around, you've got this amazing backdrop behind you. And it almost doesn't look real. It just looks like one big postcard all the time. So just looking at some options for getting out and about in the mountains, but little did we know that the cable cars all stop on the 31st of October. So
1 day.
1 day.
Yeah.
So they have a little bit of a break before gearing up for the winter season. So we're just having a little look to see what we can do without getting on a cable car, so we can still actually get out and explore. So there is a little tram that runs that connects up a lot of the different little villages. So we can jump on that and maybe get out and explore some areas such as Crieff, or Meaders, which is further along. So still some options. So just having a little look at what we might be able to do.
I'm pretty excited because today we're hoping, if it's open, that we're going to be able to get up a mountain on a cable car. Now, the one we hoped to go on, which is close by to the hotel here, was actually closed like the day before we arrived. But we have it on good authority. The other one is still open for a few days. So we are hoping today to get up there. So it'll be a bit like the one behind us, and we'll be at the top of it. I'm absolutely buzzing for that. So hopefully we'll show you that a bit later.
So we've just taken a little tram from our hotel down into the centre of Innsbruck, and we are just along the Inn River, just at the Market Hall stop, or the Marketplatz stop. And there's this incredible colourful row of houses which stretches right along the river. And it sounds really silly, but on a day like today with incredible blue skies, the water looks so blue, and it just feels like such crisp mountain air. Yeah, a really amazing place. So looking forward to getting out and about and exploring a little bit more today. So I have been a little bit nervous about doing this cable car. I have just noticed there's a knife and fork at the top, which means there will be coffee. So here goes. So after a funicular and 2 cable cars,
Very busy cable cars.
very busy cable cars, we made it to the top of Innsbruck, and I'm glad that we did. It's an incredible view. And what's even crazier is that there are loads of chuffs. Is it Alpine chuffs?
Yeah, Alpine chuffs, which I've never seen before. They're
Loads of
pretty cool.
Alpine chuffs.
Which are like seagulls here or
Everyone's just
pigeons.
basically feeding them by hand, like we would have pigeons at home just kind of pecking about, finding crumbs. Yeah, what an incredible view.
So we made it down from the high hills up above Innsbruck. I've actually come into Innsbruck for just a little look around before we head back to the hotel, which is pretty stunning as well. I can see why a lot of people flock here. This square is one of the most famous squares. It has the golden roof behind me as well. There, that you might be able to see.
It's a lasagna sandwich.
Obviously. It's a terrible idea. Good day in the mountains.
Amazing day in the mountains. Wasn't very keen to start with. About 70 people squashed onto one gondola. But it was brilliant. Absolutely epic views. And yeah, such a great time. So as usual, another good Tom recommendation. I'm not too sure to start with, but in the end turns out to be really good.
Good in the end. It was a long way, and it took a long time because every stop we had to wait for the next gondola to be free. But we finally got up there and it was amazing. And then we've just come back into Innsbruck very quickly, just have a little look round. And now we're just on our way back to the hotel for the evening.
Good morning from Natters. One of the things we said when we knew we were coming to Austria was that this part of the trip would be a little bit slower. So yesterday you'll have seen that we went up that incredible mountain to the top of Innsbruck, but today we've had a much slower morning and we've just decided to come out at lunchtime just for a little walk around. So Tom's found a little route.
Yeah, it's just about 2 hours, a few mile walk just down to a lake nearby, so just something to get out and about because it's a really nice day still, but not quite as energetic as yesterday.
Yeah, maybe not hitting 10,000 steps today, but just back in time for coffee and cake this afternoon. So yeah, beautiful to get out and about. This morning there were literally no mountains at all. The cloud had completely covered them, so it's lovely to have some blue sky back and to get out and enjoy it. So come with us for a little walk. So we've stopped on our little walk, quick sandwich, finishing off the crisps that have travelled with us from Munich. And Tom's bought a little bit of light refreshment in the form of some Kolsch. Cheers. So this is actually our favourite part of the day. Kuchenor. I just got back from our little walk, and there's loads of lovely cakes and lovely pots of tea you can help yourself to. And what's even better is that you can sit and enjoy it with this view, which just looks absolutely incredible today. And I'm actually really sad. I think we're both really sad to be leaving this tomorrow. But yeah, we're now going to enjoy our sausages, our Würstchen, and our Kuchen. What an incredible spot for an outdoor swim. It's possibly the coldest water I've ever swum in, and I'm still trying really hard to catch my breath. That's amazing. Ice cold, but just incredible. Couldn't stay in for very long, just because I was a bit worried about getting too cold. What an incredible view as well, with this mountain range just behind. That is a cold dip I will not forget for a very, very long time. Amazing. So this brings to a close our last morning in Austria. So we are leaving Innsbruck today to head to Bamberg. And I think it's safe to say that we're both very sad to be leaving Hotel Seppel. It's been amazing, hasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't really part of the plan originally, but now we were just going to go around Germany. But then we thought, well, why not add a little trip to Austria? And it's just blown us away.
Yeah, I think it's been the best bit. So far, so very sad to not be waking up to this view every morning now for the foreseeable. But I think Austria's definitely on our list to come back. Just in terms of the walks, everyone's so friendly. The hotel team have been amazing. The hotel's beautiful. Yeah. We just had a really amazing time. So yeah, hopefully we'll be back at some time in the future to visit Austria again. But it's really been brilliant. So now to pack up our bags and make our way to Bamberg.